Live from DTV Studios, it's DTV News, DHS's news source.
Welcome to Davison Television, Channel 99. As we embark on our daily newscast, keep in mind that we are also embarking on a new and final semester here at Davison High School.
Today is Thursday, January 21st, 2010. I'm Katie Poniatowski alongside Samantha Hannum. As we reported earlier in the year, Davison High School has adopted a new cell phone policy.
DTV's Brittany Crowder is live in the newsroom with an update on how successful that program has been. Brittany?
And successful is the right word to describe the new policy. So far, administrators say that the cell phone incidents are way down. It's not just cell phones anymore. Texting has become the newest craze for teenagers, and almost every teen will tell you texting never stops.
Yeah, I text all the time. Go to the bathroom, texting, while I'm eating. Even when my teacher's talking to me, I text while I'm not doing the, do the no-look text.
Yahoo.com reports an average teenager sends about 325 text messages a day. So this means students are texting especially during school hours. To solve the texting problem at Davison, some administrators went to a neighboring high school for some new ideas.
The only school district in the area that's trying something new is Grand Blanc. So we decided to take a look at what they were trying. So myself and 3 high school teachers and Mrs. Kenkel, the principal from Alternative Ed, went and visited Grand Blanc during the school day. We talked to their administrators, we talked to some students at lunch, we watched students in the hall during passing time, we talked to some teachers, and we got their feedback on their new policy. And their new policy was that students could use their phone anytime other than class time.
The Davison group decided to adopt Grand Blanc's policy, and here it is. You can use your cell phone before and after school. You can use your cell phone between classes, and you can use your cell phone at lunch. When you use your cell phone, it is based on the time of day, not your location.
Consequences are going to be harsher right from the beginning because we're giving students some freedom to use their phone.
After 5 months, the policy seems to be working for teachers and students alike, and the number of phone referrals has been cut in half.
I used to get probably 5 to 7 a day. I get 1 or 2, maybe. Some days we don't get any, which was unusual.
I think it's really cool. It gives us a lot more freedom, and the consequences are kind of harsh, but I think they're necessary.
I think it's good because it will reduce the number of people who get in trouble because it's freedom that we deserve, and now we have more.
We are allowing students to do this because we want them to know that we understand technology is here to stay, but class time must be sacred and they cannot use their cell phones during class time. It must be turned off.
It looks like the new policy will be in place for some time. Back to you.
Thanks, Brittany. After high school dances, many girls put their dresses in the closet, sometimes forgetting about them until years later. The yearbook club became cognizant of this problem and quickly developed a solution. Rather than allowing the dresses to collect dust, the yearbook will hold a used dress sale in which girls will be able to bring their old dresses and put them up for sale. Rather than going out and spending excessive amounts of money on a new dress, girls will be able to purchase a seemingly new dress for a great price, raising money for yearbook.
It helps the buyers and sellers because, number one, it puts money in the seller's pocket. They paid $5 to put their dresses in, and anything that was sold, if they sold it for $100, they put $100 back in their pocket. As far as the buyers, they were able to buy very nice dresses at sometimes half the price or less than what they would buy it in a dress store.
The senior class-sponsored Mr. Davison pageant is right around the corner. This entertaining event is open to boys in grades 9 through 12. The sign-up sheet for the contest is in Mrs. Abanage's room 321. This year's grand prize is $300, and the second and third place prizes have also increased. The auditions for Blood Cross, A Forbidden Love Story, will be held January 28th and 29th in the choir room. This event is the senior exit project of Tia Sport and is a Romeo and Juliet type story. Students interested in participating should prepare a 1-minute monologue. Questions regarding this event may be directed to Tia Sport or Beth Walsh.
Italia Gardens will be hosting a fundraiser for prom tomorrow from 4 to 9 p.m. Either dining in or carrying out, be sure to mention the fundraiser, and 25% of sales will benefit this year's prom. There is a blood drive Friday in the AMR. Sign up during lunches through tomorrow or in Mrs. Heavner's classroom number 300 before or after school. Students 17 and older are encouraged to donate blood as the need at this time is critical.
the computer is not. Turn your love life over to the computer and the class of 2011 to learn the identity of your partner perfectly programmed for you. Simply complete the Matchmaker questionnaire in your first hour classroom this week. Responses will be processed and delivered to you with a letter containing the names of the students who are most compatible for you, just in time for Valentine's Day. No obligation, of course. Confidentiality is assured. Results will be on sale this week before Valentine's Day during all lunches. Students who do not have a first hour at the high school may see Miss Slattery for extra forms.
Coming up later, DTV's Andrew Gerber will have the story of one little girl and the big obstacles she must face every day.
Now let's head over to Aaron Snyder to find out what's in store for your DTV sports.
Thanks, guys. Today in sports, we're going to take a look at your girls' hoops as well as some wrestling. We'll see you after the break.
This is a big day. I gotta leave it all out there. Give it everything I've got. Focus on my main objective and attack it from every possible way. I've practiced, I've worked hard, and now it's time to prove myself. It's 100% concentration. There's no turning back. People tell me I'll never have what it takes, but today I showed them they're all wrong.
Winter sports are well underway, and as always, DTV's got all the highlights. I'm Aaron Snyder. Let's get things started, shall we? Last night, girls varsity basketball team got pumped up as they got ready to take on the Clarkson Wolves here at home. The Cards came out strong with continuous pressure on Clarkson to force a turnover on the first play of the night. Lauren Bellamy would get the steal, and look here at the fast passes around the arc to Lindsay, who had fired off the heel a little wide, causing a rebound straight to Hitchcock, who would come up strong, drive it to the hole, and get the and one for the Cards' first points on the night. Scores tied at 9 in the second when Bellamy would get another steal and the Cards would be off to the races. Hitchcock on the fast break to Bellamy, who goes up strong, and the Cardinals regain the lead. Later in the third, Bellamy would battle for an offensive rebound. She was on fire all night. Here she finds Ferris on the perimeter, who drives down the middle for the scoop and the score. The Wolves kept it close in the fourth, but the Cards came out strong with yet another win. Final score on the night, 47-42 Cardinals. The Lady Cards are back in action this Friday against our Big Nine rivals, Powers Catholic Central. Tune in to Channel 99 for live doubleheader coverage. Girls varsity tips off at 6, followed by boys varsity at 7:30 p.m. That's this Friday night, only on DTV. In other sports news, let's move from the hardwood to the ice rink. It was a long game for Chelsea. The Cardinals would keep the pressure on the Bulldogs all night, dominating the action offensively and defensively as well. Team captain Travis Cardo would notch the first hat-trick of the year, and Dylan Welch would add the fourth and final goal of the night. Ryan Morey preserved the shutout with 14 saves. Cardinals 4, Chelsea 0. Great job, boys, and we'll be seeing you back in action this Saturday night at Polar Palace, 8 p.m. sharp against Romeo. The wrestling team was welcomed in what's left of the Big Nine, Powers, Flushing, and Carmen, for a midweek quad meet. Davison and Carmen went neck and neck until the last match when Dominic Diaz wrestled Brett Dortch and held on to the win, giving Davison a narrow 3-point victory. In the nightcap, Davison dominated and depleted Powers' team, beating them 72-9. Congrats on the night and keep up the good work, boys. Let's not forget that there will be a brief meeting in room 243 today after school for any boys interested in winter track conditioning. And before the newscast comes to an end, any boys interested in swimming should attend a meeting tomorrow immediately after school in the AMR. This will be the last meeting before the season starts. Well, that's about all the sports action we have for you today. I'm Aaron Snyder. Now let's take it back to Sam and Katie for the rest of your news.
Welcome back, Davison. As you walk down the halls of any Davison school, you see many friendly faces. However, the struggle that some of those friendly faces have endured is unknown to many. DTV's Andrew Gerber is live with an in-depth look into one Davison student's challenges.
Katie, 1 in every 10 students is affected by a speech problem. Kelly Gerber is one of these students fighting this battle every day.
Some people say that I don't understand you, or can you please say that again? And they say, well, do you like go to speech or something? And I was just like, maybe.
The first day of school is always so scary for her, and unlike other kids that it's scary for other reasons, the bus or, meeting new kids, things like that. For Kelly, the scariest part of the first day of school is walking in and having to say her name.
10-year-old Kelly Gerber has spent her whole life trying to get people to understand her. Kelly suffers from a speech impediment, when if treated early, can easily be fixed, but Kelly wasn't so fortunate. She was not diagnosed with the speech problem until first grade, making it difficult to overcome.
That was early on in her life when people weren't understanding her when she was supposed to be of age to be understanding, and the school system that alerted us to it, and we acted from there.
Kelly has been placed into special education classes and goes to speech classes on a daily basis. Dealing with a speech impediment is hard, but the actual work is even harder. While other kids are having fun in their electives such as gym and music, Kelly is spending her time overcoming her speech problems.
Why everybody like having fun at specials, like me and a couple of friends had to do work during that time.
Poach.
Cute.
Kelly's speech problems lead to difficult decisions for her and her family, decisions that could be life-altering.
It constantly put her behind farther and farther and farther, to the point where it was a matter of should we hold her back or do we put her in an LD room.
Holding Kelly back would benefit her academically, but could have a serious effect on her social life. This is a dilemma that Kelly is well aware of.
It won't be good when all your friends like in 5th grade, and then if you're in 4th, you just feel like left out, and you cannot see them like in 5th grade and talk to them at recess and everything.
The years of therapy are starting to work, and for the first time in her life, Kelly has gotten straight A's. Even with this improvement, this will be a battle Kelly has to face all her life.
Kelly's making progress every day, but overcoming a speech problem isn't easy. Kelly will be in special classes for years to come. Back to you guys.
The DHS Choir Department is holding open auditions for junior and senior men to be a chorus and/or cast member of the 2010 DHS performance of 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. Upperclassmen males who are not currently enrolled in varsity choir will be allowed to try out for cast roles in this show. Men interested will be asked to recite a prepared monologue and to sing something for their audition. Tryouts take place on Tuesday, February 2nd in the auditorium, with callbacks on Thursday, February 4th. Interested male students must sign up on the choir room door.
Students in grades 9 through 12 are invited to participate in a leadership training program called Teen Quest, which will take place during the months January through April. Successful completion of this program will qualify students to participate in the Summer Youth Initiative Job Program, working this summer for nonprofit organizations in the Genesee County area. If you're at least 14 years of age and would like more information about this program, please see Ms. Horning in the Career Center.
Students that need a schedule change for second semester must have a counselor message form on file in the guidance office by Wednesday, January 20th at the end of the day. Students with a GPA of 3.5 or above who are interested in a summer foreign exchange opportunity to Japan or a chance to study Chinese culture for a week at MSU should stop by the Career Center for registration information. Deadline for Japan is February 8th and for China is March 12th. Let's take a look at what's coming up on DTV. Of course, every day at noon and at 7, you can catch Mark McGlashan with all of the news from around Davison schools on the district.
And on Friday, it's live basketball doubleheader action when the Cardinals take on the Powers Chargers. The girls start at 6, followed by the boys at 7:30.
And coming up tomorrow on DTV, the hockey team is on a roll and the team likes their chances for a state title.
We will not have a newscast tomorrow because it is a delayed day, so be sure to tune in once again on Thursday for all the latest here at DHS.
I'm Katie Poniatowski alongside Samantha Hannum. Have a great day, Davison.